place 5 ways. Undoubtedly you will get this a few times on your test. Now looking at the big lorry, Lomas lorry, you will get some of these on your test because Lomas is quite local. He takes up space 1, 2 and possibly 3 on this junction. Okay, so as you notice, the black car behind the lorry was quite responsible and held back a little bit. Now we've just changed to red. Now we're hoping he moves forward far enough for us to get in behind him and get a nice position. There are 5 grates on this road somewhere. Don't know if you can see them. They are quite a good reference point if you come from the right hand side, but on our side there is going to be a big grate in the middle and we wait to the left of that. Okay, I'm just going to put it on time warp while we sit at a red light because there's no point in me talking. These traffic lights for a while now. I'm hoping they're going to change. If we have a quick look up the road, look, there's only 2 cars we're really worried about and they're both going to be out of our way by the time this black Puma gets in good position. There's the grey, look, just there. As we go around, second gear, the car in front's not going very fast. I'm just going to put us on time warp a little bit because we're going to turn left in a minute. I've got something more interesting to show. Left, you'll notice there's a little road just there which we don't want, so we want this next road on your left. Now at the end of this next road the examiner will not say a word, okay, but you will notice it's a normal road, so it's a 2-way road, but at the end of the road there is an arrow pointing to the right. So if you ask your examiner which way you're going, you fail for not reading the road signs. Okay, when we get here I'm just going to get Mark to have a quick stop if it's safe to do so, because I just need to show you the no entry. So we're turning right because the sign says, but if we look to the left, look, there is a big no entry. So when you come down this road you can see, well, we're not going down there. Okay, we'll put it on time warp again until we get to the next test, which I sat in the back of. Please take your next available road on your left. And luckily my pupil was clever enough to see the big no entry signs there, so we are going to take the next available road on your left. Now if you've ever been to Alton Towers and on Oblivion, which is the vertical one, this is what it is like on this road. So as we go into this new road, it's quite a nice 1-way road, but only 1 way at the bottom, so people could potentially be coming out of these little side roads and the driveways up the hill. Are you ready for Oblivion? So it's a low gear, trying to avoid braking a lot for brake fade because it is a really steep hill. You can see most of Buxton and the hills up here. Worst thing that could ever happen is a dustbin lorry coming around this bend, because it would scare the life out of you. As we get to the bottom of the hill, it does say give way, but the sign's been twisted because that's from the left, so it's a completely our road. And we're going round to the right with the cyclist who's on his phone, as you do. And at the roundabout we're going to turn left. Now can we remember what was said about roundabouts in Buxton? After every one there's a mini roundabout. Now Mark signalled there, but he's just realised why he shouldn't, because there is a bus depot just there and he cleverly cancelled his signal. Okay, so we're looking at the car park entrance over there and to the left. There's the pedestrian crossing. Looking in the new road, people walking in the middle of the road, and this leads us to the roundabout where we have to get really good position and a mirror check. So it's as far to the left. That Audi's not in ideal position. It's nearly heading towards the first exit and then going round it. And you still check on the roundabout. Okay. Now this road leads us to the biggest roundabout in Buxton, but we're not going to quite get there because we're going to turn off just before it. But I will time warp it until we get in to turn right just after where that pedestrian crossing is, where the lorry's gone. So it's literally on a bend, on a hill, and we're going up a big hill. So we don't want to stop too early to let anybody out, but we want to be really careful of everybody else. And we're going all the way to the top of this hill. I'm just going to time warp this again, just to this road now, and on the left hand side in a minute, just after the junction we want to take, you will see a red post box, and and that's your clue. So anywhere near this big BMW will be starting to think about your mirror and your signal. Now in the new road there's loads of parked cars on the opposite side and it's uphill, so don't be tempted to try and get a higher gear really soon, because you really struggle to get round the corner. Look, you'd never get round there in third.